Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Uncanny Valley, and thank you for watching. Uncanny Valley is a survival horror game, guys, and the closest comparison that I could come up with was a game that we checked out here on the channel, and it was called Claire. It was another pixel-esque horror survival game where, you're running out of a facility, and this game, Uncanny Valley and Claire, have a lot of similarities, even though I feel that Uncanny Valley definitely does things a little bit differently. But if you enjoyed Claire, you're going to enjoy Uncanny Valley for sure, guys. Now, when I decided to make this video, guys, I thought I could do it about two different ways. I could do a spoiler-free review or a spoiler review. Why is that such a big deal? Why is there such a difference? Well, the game's main selling point is its story, guys, and the multiple endings that can occur from you doing different things at different points in time in the game. So, in the purposes of this video, guys, I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler review just in case you do decide to buy the game, and I hope that you do, because I want you guys to support the indie crowd, guys, the indie game community, guys, because it's a very important thing to do. I think support them, guys. So I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler review, which means I'll be talking about the game, all the things I like about it, but I'm going to try to just not talk about the story elements as much, other than what you see in this video, which might be a little bit spoily. Uncanny Valley released on Steam April 2015. It was developed and published by Cowardly Creations. You can go ahead and get Uncanny Valley on Steam for $9.99. Now let me start by saying that if you don't know why this game is called Uncanny Valley, I repeat this now, do not look it up. Do not look it up. It will spoil the living shit out of this game. I understand why it's called that, now that I've played the game and understand the context of why it's called Uncanny Valley, but just for the purposes of this game, don't look up why it's called don't look up what Uncanny Valley is, because I think it's really spoilery for you to do that. Now, there is no options in this game, guys, but there is a button there on the top list that skips the action, because there is some things, important things to note here. The game does feature full controller support, and it does feature Steam cards and Steam achievements. You can hit Alt-Enter to enter windowed mode, but for the most part, the game just snaps to your native resolution of whatever your screen is. In my case, it would be 1080p. But, I can imagine you can play with it a little bit. There's not many options. There's no sound sliders or things like that. There is some in-game options. I think there's like a pause menu that lets you see the controllers and all that stuff. But other than that, it's really simplistic as far as that goes. We're going to hit play here. Now, the control of this game is a little, I want to say, wonky. There's like two different kinds of interaction buttons, like one to pick up, one to interact with objects. And the controls were not necessarily my favorite thing in the world, but they got the job done, I guess is the best way to describe it. But there's they are right there for you. I'm going to play with my keyboard and mouse for the most part. There's an inventory system. This game does have a little bit of like a point and click feeling to it sometimes. There's things that you have to you have to find the key and use the key on the store, or you have to use wire cutters and use it on this, etc., etc., etc. There's a little bit of a click and point type of a point and click type of feeling to the game in its inventory system there for you. There's also a health system in this game. Your character can and probably will get hurt at some point in time during the point of playing this game, guys. I've never found any bandages, but apparently if you can use bandages to heal yourself. There is a gun in this game. I played this game for about 2 hours. I never found the gun. I don't know why. I never found it. Now again, I'm going to put a little bit of a warning here. If you're interested in buying this game, I'm going to spoil the first about 15-20 minutes of this game here. So it's raining. Let's get up. Get up, man. And the first thing to know is that the graphics of this game are really, really well done. What? How did I get here? There's a bike. There's a trash can. There's a fence. There's a hobo's place. Is there anything to press I to open inventory? Ah, we have wire cutters. Let's use the wire cutters on the fence, shall we? Yeah, there's multiple ways you could have done that, by the way. I don't know why they really let you. It's just, I guess they want to show you that there's multiple ways to get things done. We need to climb over that fence with using this trash can, which, by the way, he is incredibly strong, this man. Oh! You can teleport it to his hands. Watch, check it out. Bam! Bam! Okay, but anyways, you get the idea. Basically, we're just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. What's oh shit! Oh shit! What is that? I literally I should get home. We're tired. Our character does get a little bit tired after running for a while. We are being chased by monsters, but I noticed if you tap on the shift button, you can kind of run unlimitedly. They won't give up. Hit the damn button, man. I need to get to my room. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're chasing me. None of the doors will open. I'm just running by them pressing E. Please open the door. Alright, we're safe. They're very kind of them to start ringing the doorbell, by the way. Get out of the blankets. Everyone knows you're safe there. I'm dead. Oh boy. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out the first time I started playing the game. So right there, right off the top of the bat, guys, you could just feel the way this game plays, the way it just terrifies the crap out of you. The music is so spectacularly done and used. Of course, in this type of game, you have to use your music and your sound effects at excellent levels because things get freaky somehow, you know? I'm having night terrors. Again, apparently I'm talking to myself. Great. So we've arrived somewhere. Now the game, of course, really starts off very aloof. It doesn't provide much answers. And that's kind of on purpose. You're supposed to figure out what the hell's going on as you kind of play through the game. Now this game, one thing that is important to know is that it is a game that features multiple playthroughs because you're not necessarily going to always know what to do on the first try. You can obviously walk around basically by pressing E on certain doors and enter them. It's a game that basically features multiple playthroughs because you're not going to always know what to do on the first try. And in that regard, some may feel like the game may be sometimes cheating them out of a win. I'm not going to say cheating. How about this? There's no multiple save files. I can hit pause. I'm going to hit the pause button right here. As you can see, this is it. This is literally the option screen. This is the pause screen. There's resume and exit. The game does have like a save point check system, but other than that, you're going to have to go through the game over and over again if you want to get all the endings. If you want to find out everything about this game, you're going to have to do it over and over again. Anyways, let's talk to this fat bastard. Hey, you must be the new guy. Tom, right? Nice to meet you. I guess let's get to the car. It's fucking freezing. Okay, that was fast. Nice to meet you too, you fat bastard. So, how's work? Great. I can sit on my ass all day without anyone monitoring me. So you didn't run into any trouble so far? Look around, man. We're completely isolated. There's nobody here. So why do they need security? Guards. Well, if I knew, hell if I know, just be glad you're getting paid. Trust me, I am. Really need the, I don't know what the hell you just said. Here we are! Wow. Jeez, contain yourself. Oh, before I forget, this path through the woods leads to the apartments. Right, this place is really something, oh. Yeah, those bastards spent a buttload of money for this place. How come they shut it down? Hell if I know. Some lawsuit or something. I don't really care. What are they going to do with it? You sure are curious. Sell it maybe. Until then, we get to sit around and get paid for it. Let's go on in. Alright. I love how just eerily quiet it is. This is the main hall. Stay behind me, come on. Oh. Oh. He literally has boobs, by the way. Look at him, he has boobs. I'm looking right at his boobs. I'm gonna just walk into his boobs. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, anyways. Okay, let's have a quick look. Okay, around, follow me, come on. This is the main elevator. With it, you can access every floor in the sector. You need to make a couple of rounds up there each night, just to satisfy our boss. That's totally a lie, by the way. Nothing actually happens. Another elevator leads to the lower sector. This one is locked tight, and only the best employees had access to it, and no need to patrol there. The door ahead leads to the warehouse. My God, what is he eating? Deers and mooses and crap? What the hell? This guy's fat. This is a workstation. The security office. Let's go in, shall we? After you. This is it. There's a couple of cameras set up in this place, but like I said, you need to make rounds each night. Now go to your room in the apartments building and get your gear in the closet. Here are the keys to the facility. After that, come straight back here. Your shift starts immediately. Go on, leave me alone. You bastard. Okay, so we got some keys. Now, there's already some things already in your inventory. You have a notepad with little objectives. These things aren't terribly necessary for you to keep track of, to be honest with you. They're there. They're kind of cool, but you don't really need to worry about it. And then you have your flashlight. Now, I haven't really ever ran out of flashlight juice. I don't know if it's something that can happen in this game, but I don't think it can. All that can really happen is your character gets tired, but you can always just tap the shift button. A little bit of a cheat there for you. And you won't get tired. And this is, by the way, the last time you see this game during the day. Just for you to know. So if you feel the need, I would probably suggest exploring a teeny tiny bit. But at the same time, each day is also kind of timed, which you'll see here in a bit. Let's move it. Let's go ahead. Oh, hi. I didn't realize Buck and I had company. I'm the new security guard, Tom. Nice to meet you. I apologize if I startled you. I'm Eve. So, what do you do here? I take care of the place. Keep it from falling apart. Why would they need this place clean? There's nobody here but us. You sure like asking questions, don't you? Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately. Look, I'm sorry, but I have to leave now. I prepared a room for you. It's on the first floor, 7th room on the left. You'll find the uniforms and your gear in the closet. I don't want to keep you. Go ahead. Nice meeting you. You weird, freakish lady. Alright, let's go upstairs. Now, this is a game where there's a lot of diverging paths. It's a huge deal if there's a lot of diverging paths. There's a lot of different directions you can go in. There's a lot of different ways to do things in this game. And you're kind of free to explore the game kind of at your own pace. You could choose to do absolutely nothing and inevitably probably get an ending. Or you could, be very inquisitive type of character and go around exploring everything. Which, of course, you're going to want to do. By the way, it's officially about nighttime now. So I'm going to show you one of the really quick endings here. Because it's kind of funny. I'm going to go to, I think it's the second floor. Again, this is a little bit spoiler-tastic, so just be ready for that. If you don't want to know the spoilers to this game, I apologize. Where is that fat bastard's... Is it in here? Oh, maybe I can't. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Alright, I think we need to head downstairs really quick. We're going to go down to the ground floor. Now, I have played this game, so I obviously know where there's certain things are, certain things can be done here, and how to accomplish them. So, for the most part, yeah, you will want to explore the game quite a bit. We're going to take this fire extinguisher here. Why do I'm going to take this fire extinguisher? Well, you shall see. Because the game, again, has very, varying paths. You're kind of free to do whatever you want and go about it whatever way you like. As you can see, now it's dark. The only thing that really lights our path is the flashlight. I apologize if you can't see anything, by the way. It's just the way this game plays. Not only that, every time you switch from one area to another, it also turns off your flashlight, which is kind of annoying. Every time you run, you also turn off your flashlight. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go find that fat bastard. Hopefully he's still in here. I hope he still is in here. Alright, check it out. You're late! Don't do that! I need my beauty sleep. Can we take this and... Let's see if I can do this. Anyway, if you need anything, figure it out. Don't forget to patrol and check in every time your shift starts. Don't fall asleep. Bye-bye now. Okay. Can I hit you with this? No? Okay, well, I think we're going to go back to his apartment. This apartment was the one above mine, by the way. Yeah, like I said, you could explore around. There's multiple endings. There's multiple paths to getting things done. And, you know, we'll skip the ending thing. Because I feel like this probably showing you this place is probably more important than screwing around on video. There's a way to get a quick ending. That's all I'm going to tell you. It involves braining Buck with a fire extinguisher and taking his car keys. But we're not going to do that. Because, while that would be hilarious, it's not necessarily necessary. There's lots of things to be found here, lots of things to be done, as it were. We don't have any money yet, so we can't play this particular game yet. But there's puzzle elements here. There's lots of puzzle elements you'll be dealing with. And the game basically kind of rewards you for kind of paying attention, you know, keeping on your toes, as it were, and being clever. Which, you know, sometimes is easy to figure out certain puzzles. There's other puzzles that aren't at all easy to figure out. And it's a game, like I said, that does kind of want you to play it multiple times for you to figure out everything that you need to do and for everything where you need to go. If you're a person who doesn't like that type of thing, you're gonna probably play it once, get through the playthrough, and probably not get as much out of this game as somebody who's gonna be playing it multiple times will. Now, there's those little logs in this game. We're gonna check it out now. Check it out. Here we go.
Good afternoon. It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too, Doctor.
How has your day been?
Wonderful.
Tell me about it.
I've done nothing at all, but that's fine.
Good, good. I'd like to ask you about what you want in life.
I want to be as helpful as I can, Doctor.
Yes, but what do you want?
Great voice acting, by the way.
To assist in anything I'm asked.
No, I don't think you understand my question, dear. I want to learn about your ambitions.
I'm sorry I've made a mistake. I would like to make things better.
That's all right. It's why we're here. Let's move on. Do you have any interests?
I enjoy talking. Also, making people feel better pleases me greatly.
That's very nice to hear. And do you have any dislikes?
Yes, Doctor.
Tell me about them.
Sometimes I feel alone. That makes me unhappy.
Interesting.
All right. Well, that gives you just a small taste of the freakiness that is to come here in Uncanny Valley, guys. Like I said, it's a game that does a really good job of building suspense, of freaking you out. When's this sex tape from? Let me see. Where is it here? Oh, okay. You have to plus left or right. We'll skip this for now. But this game does a really good job of building a story very well. It does. The story is very well told. There's a little bit of reading in this game. Not gonna lie to you. If you're a person who doesn't enjoy reading, if he doesn't, checking out, like, for instance, you're gonna find a lot of these types of things. Emails. It says, I'd love to come. I just don't know where his apartment is. I know we don't really hang out that much, but we've been missing our fourth since Dave was fired and Luke recommended you. If you're interested, come by. Theater's place tonight will be starting at around 9 p.m. There's plenty of food and booze, so don't worry about bringing your own. Fourth floor, fourth door on your left. See you there. All right. So there's lots of hints littered throughout all these logs here. And these logs are kind of important for you to read because they give you access to different parts of the story. They give you a little bit of insight as to what was going on in this particular facility and all that good kind of stuff. Now, again, but you don't necessarily have to play the game that way. I didn't really read most of those logs because, I love reading, but there's a lot of crap there to read. Of course, there has to be a malfunctioning light. Why wouldn't there be a malfunctioning light? This game isn't freaky enough as is. Alright, so we basically done a little exploration. You got kind of an idea of what the facility's like. Obviously, your ultimate goal is to probably get to those under levels and see what's down there. Which, I'm going to give you a hint, is some freaky ass stuff. So we're going to go back. I want to see if I can get a quick ending for you guys here. A good way to end the video on. It's a very well done game. I really have no regrets about Uncanny Valley. I've heard that there's some weird bugs people have encountered while playing the game. I haven't really encountered any. Anything really I can complain about, to be honest with you. I think he's on the second floor. Go. Well, I take that back. Okay, well, that was a bug right there. that is just a minor annoyance compared to really anything, to be honest with you, when it comes to the game. Where is that fat bastard's keys? Oh, well, I guess we'll have to end the video a different way. We'll just go to sleep then. Every day has a little bit of like a time limit to it. Before your character has to go to sleep, before he gets exhausted, he needs to basically kind of rest. Otherwise, your character will kind of pass out and hit the floor, which I don't know if it has any consequences or not, to be honest with you. It just more or less isn't something you necessarily want to do. You want to go back if you can and rest, if at all possible. And then usually freaky crap happens. For instance, now we're here. What is this? Your guess is as good as mine. Man, he gets tired like after running 5 feet. This guy needs to work out more. Jesus Christ. He can run like 4 feet before he gets tired. This guy's a problem. A little bit of crouching mechanic right here. Oh, that does not sound good at all. Yeah, if I heard this noise, last thing I do is move forward. Holy shit! Oh my god. Why are you moving forward? Oh shit. What the hell was that? There's a note on my door. It says, meet me in the relaxation room tonight. 2nd floor, 1st door on the left. That's interesting. That wasn't there last time. Huh. Interesting. Well, guys, that's where I'm going to leave the video off, guys. I mean, I hope I've given you a good impression about this game. It's really freaky. It does a really good job of building suspense and atmosphere, and it kind of builds up. If you've watched this far, the best way to describe this game is it really reminds me of Deus Ex Machina. The movie, it really captures that kind of slow building tension of a type of a game. It really does a good job at that. And then things just kind of explode and suddenly everything's just, you're finding all these answers and things just get really, really freaky, guys. So, I mean, if you enjoy that type of game, if you enjoyed Claire, if you enjoy, you know, that little point and click aspect to it, there's also a little bit of a combat system. If you can find the gun, you can use it. And that might change the endings as well. There's multiple endings, and the focus is playing this game multiple times. The only regret I have is the fact that there is not multiple save files. So it kind of forces you to kind of go through more or less the same kind of hurdles over and over again. I mean, there is certain ways you can skip some of the hurdles. There's just certain ways you can just, you know, obviously if you know what you're doing, you can just skip to those particular events, or, you know, try to get certain things ahead of time and just get things all set and ready for yourself. But at the same time, there is a little bit of an aspect to it where you're going to be kind of repeating the same thing over and over again, which can be a little bit tedious, but that's not necessarily a big deal because the game's story is so masterfully done. The game looks gorgeous. It's so awesome looking, and I really enjoyed the story of this game. It's so well done. I want to see what's going on that 2nd floor because, hey, fat bastard. The gods have graced us with your presence. If you're late again, I'm writing a formal complaint to our boss. Get to work, bye. You fat bastard, I hate you. Alright, let's go to the 2nd floor. By the way, was she in my room? Hi, I did not think you would actually come. How was your first day? Okay, didn't think the place was so big though. It used to hum with activity. Hard to imagine there used to be a lot of people here. It was really cut off. How come you even took a job at such a remote place then? I need to get away from everything and save up some money, I guess. This is as away from everything as it gets. Trouble from the past? Yeah, how'd you end up here? I've been here for as long as I can remember. Huh. And you just stayed here? After they shut down? Nobody to go back to? Not anymore. He used to work here, After the place closed down. After the place closed down, he just disappeared. Haven't heard from him since. Sounds like a great guy. You kind of look like him. Oh, well, you have good taste. Not like I have a choice. Moving on, have you tried the arcades here? No, yeah. Anyways, I should get back to work. You sure you don't want to stay a bit longer? This place isn't going anywhere. I guess I could stay a little longer. How long do you plan to work here? As long as they need me. Gives us time to get to know each other. Now, if you get me fired, tonight I really need to go back to work. We can do this again sometime. Sure, don't get lost. Yeah. Why are you sitting here in the dark, you freaky ass lady? Alright. Well, guys, that is definitely where we're going to end it, guys. Game features Steam cards, Steam achievements for all you fanatics out there who love Steam cards, guys. It's a fun game, really explorative, many endings, lots of fun, guys. I recommend it if you are a fan of, survival horror games or the point-and-click genre. It's just a very enjoyable game with a really neat story to tell, guys. So I want to say big thanks to the developer for a chance to check out the title. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar if you're feeling generous of heart. All tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways. Till next time, guys, play more indie games!